Good morning. Thank you so much for being here today. It is another beautiful morning. The sun's out. The bird was singing. Probably sound like it. And I'm feeling like I'm stuck again. And I'm not here to complain and whine, but have you ever just waking up and get out of bed and look at yourself in the mirror and you're like, why am I still miserable? Or you thought to yourself, why I'm still here? Nothing changed. Every day the same. Despite the fact that you've been trying to work on yourself almost every day lately. And nothing seemed to move the needle in my life. And days like these makes me feel like giving up. Not trying anymore. I'm tired and exhausted. And if that's you, then you're not alone. Life's hard, There's always gonna be ups and downs, and especially when you're trying to change, trying to upgrade this version of you into a better one. The ship is so hard, very hard. You have to stop doing certain things that you always do, things that helped you get through the day, get through the night. And you telling yourself you're gonna stop doing some certain things that are keeping you stuck. But then when the time comes, excuse me, it is so hard to make the decision to not do it. It takes an insane amount of willpower to get yourself to not do that thing that you always do every day that gives you joy in the moment, that gives you a quick escape from the reality that you've been living. I'm talking alcohol, pornography, TV, junk food. The things that you shouldn't be doing, but you still do it. You do it every day. It's hard to cut it out of our life. It is so hard. Because I'm still struggling, still battling myself every day, fighting the urge not to do it. It's like this itch that you have, that you want to scratch, and your body is telling you to do it, your mind telling you not to, and you have this constant battle inside your head every single day, and you lost every time. You lost to your unconscious mind that want to stay in comfort, that wants to be easy in the moment and stay comfortable. I don't know how many times I talk about this, but this is one of the main things I believe that would get us out of whatever rug that we're in, whatever shithole that we're taking ourselves in. This is the way out, is to flip the switch and cut the bullshit out of our life and move on. Because whether I like it or not, the day is gonna pass by. Tomorrow's gonna pass by. The day after, and the day after. It's just gonna keep on slipping by. And before I know it, I'm gonna turn 30, 40, 50, 60, 70. And I'm gonna look back to these days and I'm gonna be like, fuck, I could have been great. I could have been so much more. I could have followed my calling, my passion, my purpose, instead of living someone else's life. And for the longest time I never understood that. Living someone else's life. Like Steve Jobs said at that graduation ceremony. He said, don't lose yourself living someone else's life. And I never really understood it. Until recently. Isn't that crazy? That we grow up and then, you know, when we were little, we have all these passions and things that we like, things that spark us, things that just come natural to us, that we like to do. Then slowly we grow up. Well, I'm just talking about myself personally, because I don't know anybody else's story, but it's just me. You know, I would just, living life, and slowly, it's like I get brainwashed into thinking that, when you get older, you better have a nice job, good paying job, make a lot of money, and that's how you become successful. That's how you become better than other people. That's how you get other people's respect. Just get the job. So what did I do? I find a job with the most high paying, something that may be aligned to what I like. So I pick computer. Went to college, got a bachelor and then a master in computer science, information technology. Graduated. 2 months later, I got a job offer at Lenovo to be a software engineer. And at that time, I was working at the salon, just helping out a little bit, checking people in and out. I got a job offer. And the guy told me it's going to be $60K a year. And I told him, I'll do 65. If you can do 65. He said, yeah, 65. And then they sent me the job offer through the Gmail, email. Open it, I look at it. And there's a button, and on there you press to all the checkboxes and then sign the agreement and then send it back to them. I sit there and stare at the computer, And I was like, I'm gonna think about it. An hour go by, 2 hours, 5 hours goes by, and then the next day comes. I'm still deciding. And then another day comes. I'm still deciding. And finally, the day after, I'm still deciding. And then a week later, I never really sent the job offer back. And I never heard from them ever since. They probably never heard from me ever since also. Yeah, I had to go through 4 stages of interviews. It was rough. I got the job. And I was hesitant to get it. If I would have stayed there and now 4 years down the road, I'm probably making probably 120, 140. Like all of my friends did. They're making a comfortable living now. But at the time I thought to myself, is this what I really want? I did some of the freelancing and nothing sparked me. In college, I just thought to myself, if you just keep on struggling a little bit more, you probably not liking it now, but once you're in the workforce, you're gonna like it. But during that job interview, they showed me the work loads and things that I'm gonna be doing in the place I'm gonna be working at. Just what I started in college, nothing different. Still same bullshit, sitting behind that computer, typing code, and a lot of people like it, but it's just not for me. It's just not the life I want to live, and everybody's different. But then I realized that I pick that career just because it pay well, just because it make good money. That was it. It was never because I like it. And I never know why I never took that offer. I thought I was being afraid. But I realized that I never took that offer because that gut feeling that I had, that I cannot explain, but that feeling to pull away from that career, pulling myself away from clicking that job offer. That accept job offer button. That gut feeling that pulling me away. That was pulling me away. Now I kind of finally realize it, that because I was living someone else's life, someone's expectation of how you should live your life. Not to blame on anyone, or it's just society, everyone. We like to think that, you have to be a doctor, an engineer, a lawyer, a high-paying job, so you can be respected by other people. So you won't be looked down by other people. So you do these things. You take these jobs. But I realized it was never for me. And if I had to compare doing nails and being an engineer, I'll do nails any day. I'm fine where I am right now. It's not like I'm enjoying doing it, but it just the feeling from making someone else's day better, make them feel better about themselves, make me feels good. Especially when you make a huge impact on someone's life, make their day better. And recently I had this lady. This lady, she's a nurse. She washed her hand a lot, and she got her nails done. And I guess, when you wash your hand, there's moisture trap under the nails. And she had how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2 finger on the right hand and 3 finger on the left hand. They all got fungus. But this kind of fungus is under the nails and it's spreading from the tip of the nails to the root of the nail. And the longer you leave it, the more it spread into the nails, and slowly it keep on separating the nails from the tip of your finger all the way to the cuticle. And eventually you're gonna lose your nails. And crazy that she just moved here from Georgia. I never asked her where from Georgia, but from Georgia. It's very far. First time she came here and I saw her now, I'm like, you need to cut these things and put on some fungus killer on it. And we need to cut out all of these green spots. Have to get rid of all of these junk under your nails so your nail can finally grow out. So every time she comes in, I have to cut all of the junks out, put on the fungus killer, and get rid of those things. And it's only been 3.5, 4 months, and her right hand so completely healed. Well, it's still a little bit left, but it's still growing out, like her nails and the skin sort of slowly reattaching. So you're not seeing that gap anymore. The other hand is still growing out, but it takes time. And sometimes I feel like I'm a fucking doctor. I'm really saving life. Like, if she would never come to us to do nails, years later, those fingers are gonna be gone. Like, they're gone. Like, she's not gonna be able to have fake nails on because there's no nail left to stick the fake nails on. You cannot put a fake nails on skin. It will just fall off the day after. And she never came to us. She never really sat on my table. If she sat on someone else's table, they might not even care about fixing it because it's so hard to see sometimes. And it's hard to find someone who cares, who cares enough to take the time to fix it. I'm just being honest. And to that girl, that lady, so we can say things happen for a reason, right? Yeah. But I like it. And I like this podcast too. Even though there's only a person or two watching this, I'm so happy. And what episode are we on now? 370 something? 374? 75? I think. I'm not sure. But what kept me going is that this podcast was never meant to make money, to be famous. I never asked for those things. I don't want to be known by everyone. I don't want to, be rich and then lose myself along the way. Well, I just want to pay off all my debts. I just want to be able to afford to be traveled to some place that I want. But now I'm stuck, you know. Now I'm starting over. I gotta work and pay off these loans, and hoping one day, I'll be able to go see Switzerland. It's expensive, but one day I'm gonna be there. Sorry, this episode was kind of boring, wasn't it? But I really hoped you got something from it. Thank you so much for being here today, and I'll see you on the next one.